Welcome everyone to variables and simple data types. First, we are going to run a simple program that indicates a file is a Python program, and you can see it as displayed. The next, we are going to use variables in our program, and you must know that every variable holds a value, which is the information associated with that variable, and in our case is called with James. You can see it as displayed a variable. The next we are going to look on is combining strings, and you must note that it is used to store separate variables and combine them when you want to display both strings. In our case, our variables are first name, our string is first name, last name, and we are going to combine them, first name and last name, and print the full name. You must note that a plus symbol is used to combine the string. In our case, you can see it as displayed brown. We have inserted the space. The next we are going to look is changing case in a string with methods. Let's type in a string, an example of a string that is name, and we are going to print it, and we are going to use case, and some of the method is title case. You can see it as displayed. The next is uppercase method. You can see it as displayed. Then the next one is lowercase method. You can see it as displayed. We are going to change this to be uppercase, and you can see when you print it has printed it in lowercase. The next thing we are going to look on is adding new lines to strings, and we shall use the character combination /n. Let's take an example of shopping, and in some variables, fruits, pineapple. The next line must print oranges. Next line it must print bananas. Let's print the shopping. You can see when you print it has displayed each fruit in its own line. Let's use character combination /t to indicate the tab. You can see it has a space in front, a tab in front. The next thing we are going to look is striping white spaces using the strip method. You have the right strip method and left strip method. Let's have some spaces in front of our variable and at the end of our variable. Let's first use strip method. We're going to use the right strip method. You can see it has stripped on the right. Let's use left string method, and you can see it has stripped on the left. When you just type in strip, it will strip both front and at the end. The next thing you're going to look on is numbers. You must know that Python program accepts addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, integers in Python. You can see the addition method, and the next subtraction, you have subtracted. In multiplication, you can see it as displayed, and then in a division method, you can see just divided. In our case is 0.4. Let's look on to avoiding type errors by use of string function. I'm sorry for typing that. By use of, in our case, let's use an integer of, let's say like an age, an integer of 12, and we want to use this integer in our string. We must use the string function. And you can see when we print message, it is displayed in our variable. Let's try to remove the string function, and you can see when you run it has a type error. Let's insert our string function. You can see it has displayed I am 12 years old. The integer it has been used. The last thing we are going to look on is use of comments, and anything followed by # in your code is ignored by Python interpreter. When you write something using a hash, you can see